Okay, yeah, YouTube actually made that a lot easier than it used to be able to do in the past, for sure. But yeah, just throwing up a couple quick links, letting everyone know that we're live again. Awesome. Okay, we are back, I think. Go live? I burned my brats. Ah! Hang on. Go live? What? Why? Hang on. Alright, can you guys see and hear me? I think OBS might just be confused. YouTube says I'm live. I can't see you? Okay. Yeah, you have to. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay, so it's just OBS that's confused. Who cares? Yeah, no, yeah, it was on. I bet I know why. It's because it was on YouTube's end that we transitioned over. That's okay. All right. So I had a couple of things planned in case the stream went by quick. I didn't think it was going to be that quick. I didn't think we'd have it beaten within the hour. But I am happy to take a request if anybody has something we want to play. There might be a good chance I have it. Anything I've talked about playing that somebody's wanted to see? But it'll have to be something that I already own. If not, I've got a couple things planned. One of the things I actually want to play was to promote Bolt Gun 2 coming out. They made a Typing of the Dead, but it's Warhammer. There's that Steven Spielberg thing. Oh, I want to make that like a whole stream, like a full 4-hour thing. Like, I'd love to just have that be its own stream. Space Cadet Adventures. I don't know if I own Space Cadet Adventures. Off to the dump folder, where I have dumped all my games. I know I don't have Power Quest. I recently just got a Super Nintendo cartridge dumper, an N64 cartridge dumper, and a Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color dumper. So I could finally dump the rest of my game library. I'm very happy I did. Play the rest of UFO 40. Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, I was playing more of UFO 40 off stream, and yeah, there is a... I was so excited! I kept playing more of the games. I'm like, yeah, these are good, these are good, these are good. There's a Shadowgate game in there! I was so happy. I didn't get around to fully beating it, but yeah. So it's, you know what? Yeah, why not? I'm in a retro mood. Plus, it doesn't have to be what we play the whole stream. We can move on to other stuff too if everyone wants to see. But yeah, what the heck not? I'm like halfway through it still, so apologies if we're just kind of getting... You're gonna get dropped in halfway. Again, I was not expecting to have beaten that so soon. I am. UFO 40 here. UFO 40, sorry, 50. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I had a couple ideas for some other games we could play. But UFO 50 is actually a great pick. Oh, this type of news reminds me of Ape Escape. Yeah, it kind of does a little. Yeah, I only played a few more games. Yeah, I did fully finish one of them. Hyper Contender's actually great, by the way. I enjoyed the hell out of that one. It's a fighting game, but you have like 2 buttons, but every fighter plays distinctly differently from one another. It's great. Anyways, yeah, this was at Night Manor. So NES Smash Bros. Oh yeah, big time. Alright, yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, I just got this egg! That's right! An intricately crafted ornamental egg. Giving it a shake reveals a rattle inside, but the egg itself seems to be completely sealed. Yeah, I need to find something to break it. And using the crowbar on it did not work. That was it. The Fabergé egg. Yeah. Oh, you got that. Like, I've had to change since, like, the beginning of this game. But one of the things that you have to watch out for in this is you can occasionally get jump scared and you have to run away from a killer chasing after you. The story so far, from all the notes that have come, has been pretty interesting. Essentially, a dude started drinking a tea. The ruler of the manor started drinking a tea that was given to him. And it slowly but surely started turning everyone and everything around him into... Oh, shit, there he is! We gotta go! So you have to run away and hide. Oh no! You ran right back into the monster's clutches! Ah! Intense pain consumes you. You wonder what you did to deserve such a horrible end. You fall to the ground in a pool of blood. And then wake up in a cold sweat. You run your hands over your body, feeling nothing. Was it just a nightmare? I don't think I actually died when I was playing this before. That's interesting. Yeah, you have to hide in specific places. And there's a little minigame that you play while you're hiding. Alright, so I've had this spoon, this bowl, a couple of these things since the beginning of the game. I have a gear. I think the last thing I did while I was playing this was, there was something with the grandfather clock here. Run your hands along the clock, but aside from a small hole in the front, you find nothing. Yeah, was there... I think there was something I put in the hole. Yeah, I got a flashlight so I could explore upstairs. I got oil. There's the set of glasses. Nice timing on the chaser. It's like a horror movie. He drank tea, slowly took a jump scare. But yeah, so he was drinking the tea, and the notes reveal that slowly but surely that he was kind of like turning like infected zombie. Kind of like you were saying, like the cordyceps from Last of Us. Dollhouse too big to carry around. There's nothing inside that seems like it would be useful enough. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. Yeah, it's actually been I think like a week or two since I last played this, so I'm actually a little lost. We might have, it might actually be just fine for me to start this over, because I do remember where most of the stuff is. Why do I do that? I don't mind. Oh, I keep hitting start. Oh! Show the intro. Duh. You probably shouldn't have left the party angry. Amy was out of line, but then again, she's been going through a lot. Wait, what's that? Well, I'll write your current game. Yeah. Warning, this game contains scenes of horror and dread. Player discretion advised. Yeah, I was so excited when I saw this screen, I'm like, oh, it's a Shadowgate game! I live for that shit! Where am I? You mutter as you wake up in a strange room. The last thing you remember is driving your car. Then you hit something in the road? Disoriented, you try to make sense of your new surroundings. Sturdy wooden door seems to be the only way out of this room. Simple metal spoon with a flat handle. There appears to be bite marks all over it. Take the spoon. Take the bowl. Yep, using some adventure game shenanigans. You use the spoon to unscrew the vent. Folded piece of paper. And a hairpin. Paper says, lost his mind. Why? Yep. As is traditional adventure game protagonist, you know how to use a hairpin to open up a lock. Stick the hairpin in the lock and wiggle it around. The hairpin becomes stuck, but you hear the lock click open. A hallway stretches out before you with a staircase at the end. Pale moonlight shines in front from the door to your left. Simple tile floor bathroom's fairly clean, despite the cloying smell of mildew hanging in the air. Well, adventure game, we gotta check the toilet. Toilet flushes loudly. Slimy black sludge clings to the inside of this otherwise ordinary toilet. The sink is nearly overflowing with putrid brown water. Anything in the medicine cabinet? Tweezers! You really don't want to put your hand in this foul water. Ah, come on! James Sutherland would have done it already! Toilet flushes loudly. You pull the shower curtain away to reveal a shocking sight! It's like Clock Tower! Ah! The mummified corpse in the tub is encrusted with mold and fungi. Mummified corpse in the tub is encrusted with mold and fungi. Something on its hand, draped over the rim, catches your eye. There's an ornate insignia ring on the mummy's finger. Use the spoon! Use the spoon on it and nothing happens. Only someone named James would check the toilet. How about the tweezers? The edge of the tweezers keeps slipping off the hand of the mummy. It's hard to find a good angle. I don't think we can do anything with this yet. Also, the music in this is pretty fantastic. Although this theme in particular has a couple beats that just remind me of the one Resident Evil theme. There's no way to open this stand. What looks like a drawer is just a decorative knob. Okay, first of all, it's a place to hide things. Oh yeah, you put your cash in, you know, doesn't everyone just put their cash in a little plastic baggie and just shove it in the back of the toilet? The bedroom appears to have common amenities, but nothing too specific, indicating that it's possibly a guest room. Take journal entry 2. May 27th. Things have been tense with Cheryl since losing my job at the firm. I had to calmly explain to her that our financial situation is not in jeopardy, and that she can continue working at her fashionable design projects. Oh, fashion design projects. Without having to worry about anything. I'm still pretty irritated, so I think I'm going to try a cup of that relaxation tea now. There's another note you find somewhere else that explains that someone he knew from work gave him a tea or something. Or it was his doctor. You open the standing closet. A single hook is hanging on the otherwise empty rack. You take the hook. See, open the drawer. Notice various reading materials. One of them is a page that looks like it was torn out of a journal. Page 5. August 2nd. I spent the past few days sick in bed with some kind of flu. Headache, nausea, etc. Today I was finally able to hold down some solid food. Funnily enough, my symptoms seemed to disappear the moment I had some of that tea my therapist gave me. Oh, therapist, not doctor. She didn't mention anything about it being a flu cure, but I'd like to believe that it helped. Searching through the trash yields nothing interesting, and now your hands feel sticky. Try to open the drawer box, but it seems to be locked. Right, some batteries! Yeah, I get the flashlight later. Gross. It's better tell you to feel now isn't the time for a rest. I don't think there was anything else in here, was there? I don't see any way of turning it on. The knob turns, but the door won't budge. Something must be blocking from the other side. Lock gate at the top of the stairs is blocking the way. Having trouble working the latch from this side. This spacious living room might have been a cozy place to relax if you had come to this house on better terms. There's the first journal entry. My therapist suggested I keep a journal to write down anything that caused me stress, whether it's a minor annoyance or a major one. She said it would be an excellent tool to identify and manage daily stressors. She also sent me home with a tea that is said to promote relaxation. What do I have to lose? So here's my first journal entry. Like a kid. Oh yeah, a little bit of pixel hunting for the matches. Although it's definitely not as egregious as some adventure games. Portrait of a couple and their children. They seem happy. You flip the picture frame over and see the Pills family, 1986, written on the back. I don't know if there's anything else you're supposed to do with this portrait. At least when I was playing it the first time, I didn't figure anything out yet. Whatever that thing is in the fireplace, it's too big and heavy to be carried around. Matches. Actually, I think you have to get fuel. Try to light the object in the fireplace, but flame just goes out. Yeah. Turning on the TV briefly illuminates the room with a hissing static scream, before the TV flashes with a pop and goes back. The Pills family. Is this a Left 4 Dead people? Grab and peel. Oh, that's what I got stuck on last time. Yeah, this is the way to the garden over here. I couldn't find a way to get rid of the vines, like, no matter what I had. Knife wasn't working. There was another item I had that used for something else, but that didn't work. The ceiling of this expansive foyer reaches all the way up to the second floor of the house, with twin staircases leading there. Think about that later. Journal entry. I don't know, they kind of look monstrous already. Today I was in the sunroom enjoying a cup of that tea. It has a unique, musky aroma that's really starting to grow on me. Sadly, my piece ended when I noticed that these kids had gotten handprints all over the glass. We can only afford to have the housekeeper here once a week now. So I guess the one who's stuck with it, cleaning it. So I guess I'm the one stuck with cleaning it. It's like uninvited. Will you dive trying to say hello to a woman? Yeah, it's uninvited, but it's a lot more forgiving than that game. You don't die at the beginning from, like, accidentally stepping on the wrong floorboard in this. Light the candles with a match. What appears to be modern art is faintly visible through the art. Yeah, I think this is important for a puzzle later. I haven't gotten to it yet. Decorative plant sets atop a small table. Upon closer examination, it's artificial. The china cabinet's tightly sealed, and you don't even see a way of opening it. Use the spoon! Damn. Use the hook. You left your car on. You died of carbon monoxide poisoning. What was that point-and-click adventure game that was like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Oh! I know. Toonstruck. Yeah, I love Toonstruck. We streamed that one. That was my first time playing it and beating it on that stream, actually. I loved it. I absolutely loved that game. As you step into the kitchen, the first thing you notice is the foul smell, but then you realize there's someone else here with you. You touch the person's shoulder gently. He turns around suddenly, raising a very large cleaver in his hand. You begin to tremble in fear. And yeah, your cursor starts shaking, so it makes it harder to move around. I kind of like it. It's a cute detail thing. Oh no! You ran right back into the monster's clutches! An intense pain consumes you. You wonder what you did to deserve such a horrible end. You fall to the ground in a pool of blood. And then wake up in a cold sweat. You run your hands over your body, feeling nothing. Was it just a nightmare? Yeah, I'm not actually sure if you can get a game over in this. There's the garage, yep. There in this dusty garage is a bouquet of mildew and motor oil. A single light bulb casts the room in a yellow glow. Press the button, but nothing happens. Duct tape. You might be able to fix this with the right tools and equipment. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. Give the car door a yank, but unfortunately, it's locked. Use the tweezers. Actually, if you have the knife, you can actually stab him with it, and it gives you a little more of a chance to run away from him. Picking through the trash, you only find junk and ouch! Cut yourself on a piece of rusty scrap metal. Hope you got your tetanus shots. Box is completely rusted shut. Oil? There. Oil dissolves the rust on the box, and the box springs open. Inside is a red gas can and a crowbar. Take both. They turn the car on with the doors open and windows shut. Step outside and wait for the monster to die. That'll get him. I guess it would depend on if he still breathes air. If he's not some, like mycosis thing yet. Yeah, do you remember gas can, and this, and the matches. Okay. After a few minutes of burning, it's reduced to a pile of ash. Take the brilliant red gemstone from the ashes of the fireplace. It's a ruby. Oh no, clock tower. That reminds me, we played OG Super Nintendo Clock Tower on the stream before, but we did not play Rewind. Maybe we'll do it. It is just Clock Tower. You know, you just have an official way of getting an English version now. But some of the behind-the-scene things and extras are pretty good. Not being able to see through the darkness, you don't feel... Oh, yeah, we don't have the flashlight yet. Oh, no, we do. We just don't have batteries. Flashlight, batteries. Use the flashlight on the batteries. Oh, sorry, use the batteries on the flashlight. Put the batteries in the flashlight and try turning it on to your delight. The flashlight shines brightly. We can check out the second floor. Take the car to the clock tower, get killed. Beat the game in like 5 minutes doing that. Eat the batteries. If this really was like Shadowgate or Uninvited, this game probably would not stop you from doing that. The knob doesn't turn and there's no keyhole. This door must be locked from inside. There's an eeriness about the pitch-black playroom, once a place of merriment, as evidenced by the many toys. Dad probably fucking killed the kid just for doing this. Something was drawn on the wall here with red and blue crayon. It looks like a jumbled mess. Oh! I just realized something. That's probably what I needed the glasses for when I was playing this on my own. Journal entry. 14. Wife said kids seem worse. She begs me to take them to doctor. She is wrong. She's always wrong. I know they will be fine. I will give them tea. They will get better. Itchy. Scratchy. Sorry, itchy tasty. It's not Simpsons. Take the doll. Why? A creepy doll with a black, beady eyes and lifelike hair. You can feel something hard inside of it. Smash. Where's my crowbar? Oh, there it is. Use crowbar on doll. No? How about the hook? Nope. Tweezers? No. We're just gonna keep a creepy doll in the inventory. Instead of itchy tasty, it's British biscuits. A huge stuffed bear is propped up against the wall. It's dark. Beady eyes seem fixed on you from the shadows. Tweezers! Use the tweezers, nothing happens. Out of the corner of your eye, you thought that you saw this wooden rocking horse move. Now it just sits motionless. A mobile of the solar system hangs from the ceiling. Anything in the toy box? Ew. Play with the blocks! Place a block at the top of one of the structures and the whole thing topples over. Light switch. It doesn't work. Wait, is this like that Toy Story scene? Which one? Kind of funny doing that in relation to us doing Toy Story. Oh, that one does take you downstairs. Yeah, it was this one that takes you in the upper room. Oh, yeah. So play nice. Said the comments. The posters in small, identical beds indicate this is a bedroom for 2 young children. 2 twin beds sit parallel to one another. One has sheets with space themes, while the other has woodland animal embroideries. Try and open the music box, but it's held shut by some locking mechanism. You notice a small hole in the side of the music box. Use the tweezers! Damn. Come on. Crowbar is just like a solution to everything. I guess not. Give the teddy bear a squeeze just to be sure it's not hiding anything. It's not. Looking through the dresser, you find the odd toy among children's clothing, but nothing that looks like it would be useful. Through the dresser, you find an odd toy. Same thing. Oh. Diary entry. Worst fight with my wife in a long time. Yesterday the kids were playing in the yard where the dog was buried. Today they're very sick. Wife blames me, saying I should have taken care of the stuff that was growing under the tree, and that it made them sick. I know the tea will help them, so I'll make some for them to drink. Ah! The masked figure suddenly appears in front of you. Run! Run! Actually, if I remember correctly, the smell of chlorine hangs faintly in the cool air. No time! We're gonna die! 4 stone lion statues, molded with moss and lichen, stand like sentinels in front of a dark, foreboding gate of oxidized concrete. I'm happy you're having these observations, man, but we gotta go. Suddenly, you regain your composure. Perhaps you managed to lose them? I turn to the knob, and as you feared, the door is locked. Lawnmower is too heavy to carry around. Any part that might be useful is held firmly on by bolts. Unscrew that bitch! We got a spoon! Damn. Small wooden shed with a single door sits separately from the house. The small, dirty windows don't afford a view of the inside. This old bulkhead door is weathered, but still sturdy enough to keep you out. Again, crowbar. Try to pry the lock off, but it doesn't budge. So you smash it with the crowbar, and it still does not yield. I like to imagine the masked man as Leisure Suit Larry. Sir. You haven't cleaned up your mess one too many times. You are now a mutant cub monster. Oh, jeez. The small area of the house is comparatively smaller than the backyard, and looks like it was once used as a flower garden. The dangers of LEDs. The dirt's packed tightly here, and you can't seem to break the ground with your bare hands. Yeah, there's a shovel you get at some point. Plants that once decorated the sunroom have grown to cover almost every interior surface. The aroma of vegetation is overwhelming. Journal entry 9. Baxter did not make it through the night. I just finished burying him under the cherry tree, his favorite spot to sleep. Charlie and Becky are beside themselves with sadness. Baxter the pupper. Yeah, this leads to the back to the living room. And even when I had the knife, it wasn't working. The lamp's out of reach and there's no sign of anyone to turn that off. Try to open the container, but the vine's wrapped around. Keep it tightly bound. The large imposing house stands before you, almost defiantly. You'd love nothing more than to leave its vicinity. Alright, then leave. Try pulling the iron gate, but as you feared, it doesn't budge. My man, climb over it. The garage door is much too heavy for you to lift on your own. I mean, I know the answer why he doesn't just climb over it. If he just climbed over it, there wouldn't be a game. Seems to be a sort of latch inside the hexagonal opening in this plaque, but you can't seem to manipulate it. Don't think we can get in through the front door. Yeah, but none come loose. Perhaps there's a better way of doing this. Yeah, like a crowbar? Yeah, you jam the flat end of the crowbar behind a board and pop it off easily. The rest of them soon follow. Alright, good. We have a way to just get back in. You think about climbing the gate, but your knees hurt and you're 34. I'll have you know! I can still climb things just fine. It's also meta because the game this time period would also have been like, there wouldn't be a... Yeah, exactly! Or it's just like... You'd think of doing that's like, you think of climbing the gate, but if you do, there wouldn't be a game. Shit, that's the kind of stuff I did in my RPG Maker game. Alright, so now we have a whole bunch of items. I remember when I was playing this last time, there was something in the kitchen. Oh, wait, hang on, there was something else we can check out upstairs first. Hang on. Do that quick. Over here, yeah. This dark attic seems to have been forgotten in time. Dust covers every inch of the floor, and cobwebs choke the rafters overhead. Journal entry. Yeah, the look, the design, the atmosphere, like, God, I love this. I love it so much. Last year we got Shadowgate Beyond, if you love this kind of like point and click adventure, like adventure game in this specific style, I would highly recommend playing it. It is a true sequel to Shadowgate, and I'm not kidding. It's like a 20-hour game. It's fantastic. I saw Cheryl sticking at one of the pool cues in the pool today. I shouted, "Honey, that's not how you play pool," thinking some humor might hide my irritation. Turns out she had attached something to the end of it to fish out a necklace that had dropped in. I just wish she hadn't wasted one of my expensive cubes. A puzzle hint. There's no way of getting through that lock without a key. Large wooden chest. Antique bronze padlock. Well, we gotta play the piano. You know how to play the piano, but you aren't feeling particularly inspired at the moment. Oh, come on. Gotta have the scissor man come down. Just boop, 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 boop. Rock the rocking chair. State of this rocking chair doesn't give you much confidence in sitting. After a few of these box reveals, nothing but it'll close. Don't find anything useful. An uneasy feeling from the cluster of mannequins standing silently in the darkness. Yeah, I think I had the key around this time. Check out the items we have. Yeah, I think there was something we grabbed in the kitchen. It might have been the knife. And I actually, hang on. Can we use the crowbar for this? Yeah, okay. Yep. The one funny joke in Resident Evil 6 is Jake playing the piano really well, and all Sharon can do is twinkle, twinkle, little star. Yeah, like in Resident Evil 1, where you just got Jill playing the Moonlight Sonata, and then Chris is just like, I don't know how this thing works. Do I throw it? Do I punch it? Carefully take the ornamental leg. Yeah, okay. That's how I got that. Yep. Oh, shit! Run! I am spooked. Stillness in the night, smoke. Oh, we didn't see this last time. After the overgrown grass. Yeah. Gary Busey, no! With your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind a large bush and cover your mouth, hoping to hide. Okay, you get a little quick time event for hiding. Rebecca, what piano do? It's Resident Evil Gaiden. I thought the same thing. You know, for a Game Boy game, I actually didn't think Resident Evil Gaiden was that bad. Also, I do very much enjoy the battle music. It's like a real fucking bop. After what feels like an eternity, you hear them turn around and leave. Despite your fear, you survived. Okay, let me go try to get this stupid knife again. I am happy that, like, you're not really punished in this, because, again, if it was anything like Uninvited or Shadowgate, it literally just taking a step forward in some areas just flat out kills you. Journal entry 7. Today I was outside enjoying my tea when one of the landscapers bumped into my cup and spilled it on the ground. To my surprise, Baxter ran over and started looking up the puddle immediately. Instead of being mad, I just laughed. Who knew dogs like tea? Uh-oh. What do you think killed the dog? Open the oven door and see what looks like the charred remains of a turkey. At least you hope that's what it is. Useful. Useful. Nothing useful. Empty. Drain cleaner. You never know. Aside from the crusty silverware, there's an empty jar of mold duck tea that smells pungent. Decided to leave it there. Gasp. Yeah, there's the knife. Get the knife. There's the countertops dirty and littered with what appears to be dried blood, human hair, and pieces of rotting flesh. We found the damn drain cleaner. Yeah, now we can... Oh, I meant to hit back. It's funny, this game actually has a really useful map showing where you've gone with the little dots, so you can pretty easily follow where you're supposed to be going. here. Drain cleaner. Empty the contents of the drain cleaner to the sink. Moments later, the foul water sucked down the drain. Try to take the shiny object out of the drain, but your fingers are just too big. Real life problems. Using the tweezers, you adoredly... Okay. Fucking nerd. You adoredly pluck a silver key from the drain, but lose the tweezers down the drain in the process. Now we have a key. Small silver key with a round stem that looks like it would fit a small lock. Your fat fingers are too big. Here's the knife. The edge of the knife keeps slipping off the hand of the mummy. Oil that boy up. No. Wrap duct tape around it and pull. Use the hook. No. Alright, well, we have a key. There's a couple of things I could go to. If I remember correctly, I think it was the box in the kids' room? Let me see. No. Oh, it even says aluminum. Yeah, okay. And I said, hey! Whoa! I didn't notice that last time I was playing this. Oh, that is for upstairs. Oh, okay. This is cool. Yeah, I was freaking out when I was playing this. I was loving every second of it. Even if you could have reached the trapdoor, you probably have no way of opening it. Can we use the crowbar on that? Boards are fastened from the outside. Small dangerous storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell. Years of dirt and grime cling to the walls. You shudder at the realization you were just curled up on this ragged mattress just moments ago. So, it might be the box in the attic, maybe? I didn't even realize that was a gate when I was playing this. The dirty wood boards are nailed across the window, preventing it. Oh, okay, hang on. So, here? The boards are remarkably secure and it doesn't seem... Okay, dude. You're the boss. This? In the chest. Ah, okay. Maybe it was the lock outside then. Something seems to be blocking the front door from the other side. What do you mean? Yeah, let's check the outside. What? No, go. Yeah, no, as a kid, having something like this would have been my shit. I loved stuff like this when I was younger. This? He is minuscule in comparison to the rusty padlock. It does nothing to turn the lock. Is it for the shed? He doesn't fit the tarnished copper lock. What key do? Does it go to the grandfather clock? That might have been it. I remember opening the grandfather clock. This key isn't the right shape for the hole in the... Okay. Oh, hey, that's nice. It just takes it straight up here. Dinosaur poster! Once colorful posters depicting various animals and dinosaurs now appear to be somber and muted in the dark room. Here inside the dollhouse, you can see what looks like writing on one of the walls, but it's too small to read. Oh, so magnifying glass. Okay, does the crowbar work on any of these? No. 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 The many boards covering this one too. Yeah. So wait, hang on. That door leads us out of the hallway. Okay, that just takes us directly downstairs because you can go through it from there. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I didn't even see this door the last time I was playing. I haven't even been in here. This cozy lounge is decorated with trophies and might be a nice place to relax under different circumstances. Press some buttons on the jukebox, but there's no response. True to its coin-operated... Yeah, I had coins when I was... There's the pool cue! Alright, awesome. So, hang on. I was looking for this thing forever when I was playing. I didn't even know I could go in there. Attaching the hook at the end of the pool cue seems like a good idea, but you'll need something to secure it. Yeah, I thought that might happen. This isn't really the time for games. I'll have you know! Reminds me of the dinosaur video I had when I was a kid. Had claymation animations. I loved stuff like that. There is this old-ass cartoon I remember watching when I was a kid. It's not good. But I loved it. It was called Siebert. It pretty much just like is that generic show where you had two kids with the animal mascot who were going around solving crimes kind of crap. Like, it's like dime a dozen, and the animation was terrible and everything, but as a kid, like, I loved that shit. Rather expensive-looking pool table dominates the center of the room. Siebert, the baby's... Yeah. Had, like, a, title song and everything that I still remember. One of the landscapers showed us something unusual today. He pointed out a patch of strange tendrils that were growing up from the ground where I buried Baxter 2 weeks ago. I have no idea what they were, but I noticed a pungent and familiar smell. It smelled a lot like my tea. The stiff, coarse fur feels cold to the touch. Whatever life this once had is now long gone. No, no, no. It's like Alan Wake. You go and you pat all the deer for dialogue. Various trophies and awards on display on the shelf here, but the years have tarnished their luster. It smells like my wife. You poked around through the trophies, but don't find anything that looks like it would be used. Turn on the TV, briefly illuminates the room with a hissing status screen before the TV flashes with a pop and goes back off. I want to see the VCR. The TV in this entertainment unit must have livened up this room once upon a time, and now it just sits in cold silence. Go! Shit! Time to go! Pull the ornate, go ahead up at the door. Shit! Go! Go, 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 go! Fly, you fool! Now's not the time for that. Yes, it is! Ooh. Ooh. Actually, funnily enough, what this was reminding me of most was I was recently playing through FNAF Into the Pit. And there's a similar minigame to this for when you're hiding. I also remember a cartoon that I never found the name of, but it was about some kind of train taking a bunch of animals somewhere. All I remember is one of the carts being devoted to a single fish. I don't know what that one is. Yeah. Can't help you with that one, sorry. Okay, so... we now have the pool cue. So, we duct tape... do we duct tape the pool cue first, maybe? Might be better if the tape is attached to the... Okay, so yeah, we gotta do the hook. So, hook. Duct tape. You wrap a long piece of tape around the hook, leaving part of it hanging free, so the hook can be taped something. Awesome. Then, pool cue. Awesome. Nope. That's a me. Again, the map is super helpful in this. Letting you know where you just were. I'm just ignoring it. Okay, so now we can check this out. You pull the object closer to you with the hooked pole. It's surprisingly heavy. As it gets closer, you realize it's a corpse! Your skin crawls as you reach down and remove a copper key from the corpse's belt. Alright, awesome! Alright, we have 2 keys now. But copper. Was it the... shed door was copper? Rather ordinary-looking copper key catch to a keyring and a plastic keychain, but whatever was written on it has worn off. Yes. Copper key turns the lock in the shed's door, and the creaky wooden door swings open. Small confines of this wooden shed feel cramped and claustrophobic. Wood dust seems to cover every surface of this tiny space. Yeah, making a lot of progress now. The only reason I wrapped it up last time was because it was like 3 in the morning and I was getting tired, but I was really falling in love with this. Alright, level 11. No matter how many times we get rid of the tendrils, they keep coming back. It's some sort of fungus, I'm told. A friend gave me a recipe for a treatment that is said to get rid of all manners of fungi by killing it at the root. I typed into my computer so I wouldn't lose it. Okay. So that's probably how we get rid of the vines on the door. A fungus among us. You can't seem to tear otherwise open this sack with your bare hands. But what's this? You notice a slight bulge inside the sack. I'll have you know it's completely healthy even with that there. Alright, finally time to use the knife on something, alright? You slice the sack open with a knife, causing dirt to cascade to the floor. There's something shiny in there. Bronze key! This is where all the keys were, jeez. Alright, shovel. Can we take the... Yes, we can take the hedge. What is that? Some kind of strange growth is emerging from the wall. Touch it! Reluctantly, you poke the growth and release a cloud of dust. You begin choking and feeling slightly dizzy. You have now fucked over your playthrough. Jeez, this is where all the items were. Wow. The device operates smoothly and could be used to hold or even crush something. Oh, hey! Dull. Use the dull. Oh, come on. I was really hoping it was going to be the dull. No, it's got to be the egg. Ooh, sorry. There, yep. Okay, we place the egg in the vise and tighten it. The egg bulges with pressure before exploding. A gold key falls out. This is where all the fucking keys were. In this one room. You now have the T-virus. Alright, what was this? Old bulkhead door is weathered, but still sturdy enough to keep... Yeah, I wanted to look at the lock. Now that we have a whole shit ton of keys. He's minuscule. I mean, this one looks like a small key, too. So not that. It's the grubby from Uninvited. You'll now die in 10 turns. Oh, no. Alright, head shears. There we go. You diligently clip away the vines until none remain, revealing only a sliding glass door that was hiding behind them. And head shears on this too. Yep, okay. Use the head shears to cut away the vines that have grown over the metal box. Once removed, the box opens easily. Take the rusty hacksaw. Jeez. We sure are getting the, you know, who's who of adventure game items in this. I always wish I had the time of these villains designing puzzles in these games. I had a talk with, I think it was my older brother. The usual talk you have with family sometimes, where you talk about, like, oh, what would you do if you won the lottery? And, you know, usual answers always crop up and everything else like that. But my answer always, like, every single time is, I'd get a lawyer first. Because I'm about to have a bunch of new relatives that I've never heard of in my life. But I've told my family plenty of times, first thing you do when you win the lottery, you get a lawyer, you get an accountant. Alright. Unfortunately, it's locked. Oh, do any of these look like car keys? The lawyer's one of the villains, yeah. But no, I was saying, and then, like, after I get all that squared away, it doesn't look like any car key. Yeah. I am just going to build a temple in the middle of some random jungle somewhere. Like, maybe somewhere, like, South America or something. There is just going to be a temple that just has a whole bunch of useless-ass puzzles. And in the middle of it is just a note that just says, yeah, there's nothing here, haha. There's enough useless architecture there. We don't need to spoil it with more. Oh, jeez. Model it after Journey into... Oh my god, that would be so funny! Or it was a Pathway into Darkness. It was the Bungie game, right? To have a random copy of Mein Kampf down there. For reasons you understand. As you know, Nazis want their gold. I got a bone to pick with you. I love that video from Mandalore. But yeah, that would be like my dream project if I won some obscene amount of money. That would just be like, it would get built, it would get finished, fully constructed, and the key to enter it wouldn't become available. It would be part of my last will and testament. But once it was opened, anyone could go in and solve the puzzles. Alright, we have a bunch of keys. What am I doing? Thanks a bunch, Spectre. I appreciate it. No, Drew, you have the notes say, oh, where is you? Inside the room contains an old computer with the only known boxed copy of Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. I'd hide the key in another temple exactly on the other side of the planet. No, I'd want it to be on some kind of timer. Like, again, you have to hire a lawyer or something for your will. And I just have them just like, oh, well, he died. Time to hit the button that activates the door on the temple. Alright, what was this? Was music box stands out among the other toys in this room. It said, when I used the key... Aluminum. Yeah, it was aluminum. So, would the key need to be aluminum, too? This is the other problem you start running into with some of these. Bronze key is somewhat ornamental. Yeah, okay. I think the bronze key was for the chest upstairs, right? He's dead. Get off. Welcome. There it is. Bronze key fits perfectly in lock. Inside the chest is a large crossbow. You know me so well. Does it have a bolt in it? Every game is better with a crossbow. Fucking Doom Dark Ages was better with a crossbow. I'd rather find a brewski than a bronski. That's the kind of thing that I would put in... Oh! This might be what we need the hacksaw for. That'd be the kind of thing that I put in, like, in a game I made. Like, I've done something like that, where in Endless Chaos, I made it so that there's a cigarette you can get in that game, and if you smoke it, you die. But the cigarette's also one of the only items you can bring with you to other levels, so you get unique deaths when you use it in every single one. Okay, yep, there we go. You saw through the corpse's dry, leathery flesh with a sickening grate. Eventually, the finger comes off, bearing the ring with it. Hexagonal face of this large ring is flat and extruded, with a relief of a two-headed eagle. Oh, that must go in the statue outside. I hope the crossbow explodes when you try to use it. We are making excellent progress on this compared to when I was playing it. But again, when I stopped playing it, it was 3 in the morning. I just had to go to bed. Yeah, we can go through here now. Awesome. Right. There's a whole bunch of items I remember having and using when I was just playing this myself, too, though. I'm trying to think of what else I would have forgotten. Anything back here? Nope. Because I had the coins, which you would use on the jukebox, obviously. And I also remember I opened up the clock. Oh my gosh, I keep going over there instead of going back. Yeah, and I still have this silver key. Key is in the right shape for the hole in the brass. Okay, brass key. This wasn't the brass key, it's the gold key. Yeah. Use the knife on the doll? Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah. You stick the rusted knife in the doll's stomach, ripping it open. Inside, you find a small aluminum key. Okay, yep. Yep, and I remembered. Yep, back up here. Yep, kid's room. There we go. Lid of the music box snaps open and a haunting tune fills the air. Inside is a pair of red-tinted glasses. You take them. One of my favorite choose-your-own adventures as a kid, a Zork book, I believe, had a page that asked if you picked up some magic sneakers. There are no magic sneakers. It makes me think of some of those. I had a couple of Goosebumps choose-your-own adventures as a kid. And there's one page that was, like, insanely cruel, where you fall off a mine, like a rail cart. It was like a creepy carnival kind of thing. And it asks if your hands are steady when you hold them out. And of course, like in real life, your hands can't ever be completely still. So if you lie and say they are, you just die. But I had a couple of choose your own adventure books. There was one where you go back in time through a portal to like the medieval ages. There was another one where you like get a super bike. I had a whole bunch of them when I was a kid. I love those things. My favorite part about Pathways into Darkness review is when he starts talking about how it's made by Bungie extremely casually, and so it takes a while for you to realize he's being serious. Yeah, and how it starts tying into, like, Marathon and everything else. I recently heard of an old text-based Lovecraftian game called Anchorhead. If you try to keep reading the cult's plan of the game, you tear your own eyes out. That's great. That's like some SCP shit. I like that. Ah! Run! Duck behind the curtains. Boy, those curtains aren't even covering the floor all the way. He's gonna see your feet poking out. Remember the Wax Museum one? No, I never actually read that one. One of the endings is you turn into a wax statue. Oh, that's... wow. That would be the kind of thing. I think for the carnival one, if I remember correctly, the villain's name in that was Izzy Wicked. Because one of the jokes in the book when you got to one of the bad endings was, is he wicked? He sure is. Ha ha, funny. You feel a sharp pain in your toes. What a horrible time to have athlete's foot. Okay, now that we got away. Hey, congrats on being tortured. Hey, thanks, Jim! It was something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You view the scribbles through the glasses and arrows suddenly materialize the disorder. You memorize them. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Cool. All right, so that'll probably help with a like hedge maze. We got to go through some shit. But yeah, torture was me beating that game was years in the making. I'm just finally happy it's over. You didn't see a lot of it in the 2 videos I posted, but that game is buggy as hell. In the stream, you saw the save system completely break. But, oh, God. There were way more bugs than I didn't show off there. Alright, so we got the glasses, we got the instructions. Also, that horror carnival one near the end was you bring Slappy to life, and you choose... I don't remember that! That's great! Yeah, it's been a long time since I read any of those, but I like remember pieces of some of it. Okay, we have way more items than I had before. One of these keys definitely has to go to the basement. So let's try some of this stuff. By the way, are we a man or a woman? I think it's implied at the beginning that we're a dude. Because he's arguing about his girlfriend, but I don't know. Could be a girl. Could be a girl arguing about his girlfriend. What am I doing? I'm going back again. Keep doing this. Alright. Yeah, I remember getting some coins. I don't remember where they were, though. Which was harder, Blood Wings or Torture? I spent a month and a half on Blood Wings. Just straight up beating it. The thing I can say about Blood Wings, and I think I talked about it in the Torture video too, is at the very least for that game, you did not have crippling issues that would prevent you from getting to the end. Blood Wings was just kind of mean sometimes. He's minuscule. Yeah. Oh, wait, the gold key. Would that be the one in the attic? Yeah, it's a finished game, exactly. You can very clearly tell that Torture was rushed. And was completely unfinished. You can even just check the game's files and see there's just a bunch of stuff that is not in the game. Alright. So, gold key. Oh, no, it wasn't gold. Hang on, where was the gold lock? I know we saw one. In here? No. Oh, it might have been in that, hang on. Whoop. Nope. Back up. Downstairs. In here. Here? No, there's... That was it. Yeah, it was the door. There we go. Ah, judging by the size of this spacious room and the furniture within, this must be none other than the master bedroom. And another note. Okay. This weekend, I randomly started breaking out in hives. They're itchy bumps. Oh no! He is going to go through his itchy tasty phase. Itchy bumps all over my arms and face. Put some allergy cream on my skin. It seems to have helped a little. Torture is a nightmare. Yeah, torture is the exact kind of fever dream that originally I was led to believe it wasn't a real game until I had a copy of it in my hands. I thought that portrait looked a little off. Take a painting off the wall and notice a safe in the wall behind it. Safe's locked tight, you spin the lock, but without knowing the combination, it's not good. Oh! Maybe that was... the thing we had on here? Use the direct... No, okay, so that must just be the thing. Find a worn journal with most of its pages torn out. A loose page falls out, and you take it. That running animation will forever live out of my head. The best part of the running animation that he does is when he clips through the janitor's room when you're in the bowling alley. They did not make it. Oh, must be way later talking about the kids. Yep, yeah, 15. That would be the latest one. Search for the closet, don't find anything particularly interesting. Oh! Fearing the worst, you yank back the covers and are relieved to find it's only a mannequin. Despite how comfortable the bed... Yeah, it's fine. Find yourself wishing you would talk to the mannequin that lay silently in the bed. Oh no, put a horse head on and it'll be fine. Oh! This was what was blocking off... Yeah, okay, that was what was blocking off the room. You pick up the bottle of cologne and take a whiff, recoiling in its overbearing scent. Yuck! Set it back in the dresser. And other private, but otherwise unremarkable items. Dead leaves fall to the ground the moment you touch the plant. As you search through, the plant reveals no. Oh, we can go out on the patio. Hey, there's a rope. A chill runs down your spine as a cool night breeze sweeps over you in this balcony. Over the metal railing, you see the garden below. An expensive-looking cigar that is partially smoked. Its tobacco is still fresh enough to emit a sweet fragrance. Sure, take the cigar butt. Why not? Had to download Action 52 myself. Had to get Space Thunder Kids for Christmas. Oh, hey. 16.
It always screaming. Noise, noise, noise. Keep it in room with door. Lock to stop me. From here it. Now it not feel well too. I make tea for it. It must drink tea.
Oh, this plant looks good. Despite your... Oh! Okay, so... Yeah, okay, that must take us back to the room we were in. Right, you try to pull up the object on the rope, but it's just too heavy. Well... Bug it. Try cutting the rope... Oh, my God. Hedge clippers. Try cutting the rope with a hedge... What?! What's too thick for fucking hedge shears? Hacksaw! Cut the rope with a hacksaw and hear the thud of something hitting the ground below. Anytime I see a mannequin, I'm reminded of the movie of the Twilight Zone episode. Oh, yeah! I always think about that, the mall level in Condemned. I love that stuff. Oh, yeah, why did you buy 2 copies of... Okay, I have to talk about this really quick. There are 2 different versions of torture. Now, there's nothing different about the contents that are on the discs, but the discs themselves are 2 different colors. The first one that I got, which was from the UK and was sold in like a budget PC release thing, is blue. But the one that's in the CD jewel case is gold. Eat your heart out, Pokemon. You stumbled across my plan to turn everyone British via infected teeth. Okay, so yeah, this must just be another way to escape the villain. Okay, we have a bunch of items now. So you guys say mannequin, and all I think of is cheesy 80s rom-com. Alright, let's go outside. That statue, I think, used this ring, right? Yep, you push the ring into the opening and something clicks. The water quickly drains from the fountain. A shiny grit object out of the drain basin. They're surprised to see it's an emerald. Okay, these emeralds have to go into the statues in the back. Like, they have to. Oh! Oh my. That's what we dropped. Can't rip the cloth open with your bare hands, and the rope is tied too tightly to undo. Morbidly, you wonder what's inside. Get the knife. Using the trusty knife, you slice through the cloth, ripping the bundle open. Inside is a corpse clasping tightly onto something. Grabbing the corpse's rotten, brittle fingers and take the gleaming yellow stone it was holding on to. Okay. Wait, we got the shovel. Yeah. Well, time to dig up someone's dog. The shovel pierces the ground with ease. Not long after you start digging, you feel the shovel hit something. Aw, poor little pupper. Inside the hole is skeletal remains of what appears to be an animal of some sort. That. Take the steel key. What is that? Some ants are fighting over a small patch of dirt. You let a few ants crawl around your hand before brushing them off. Okay. Nothing's gonna stop us now. We use the flashlight on them? Ants disperse briefly before continuing their little battle. I'm guessing we probably get a microscope at some point. What game is this, by the way? It's Night Terror. It's part of UFO 50. It's great. I love this. Use the cigar butt. The answer. Time for Sim Ant. Actually, hang on. Can we light the cigar? No, we don't have matches anymore. We used them on the fireplace. Yeah. Neither dirt nor animal bones will probably be of much use to you. So, how do we get rid of the ants? Oil? No. Dang, soft locked. Yeah, there's a couple items I know I had while I was playing this by myself, and I can't, for the life of me, remember how to get them. Hey, good to see you late. I see Toy Story Game Boy is no match for you. It's... I don't even... Again, I got so mad at that game when I was a kid, I threw it against a wall and broke it. I beat it first try in the stream. It's amazing. It says the house... block of solid ice. The house is already quite cold. So the electricity still has to be working to some degree. It was a masterpiece, especially the music. Yeah, let's fix this with the right tools. Okay, we have tools. We're able to open the garage door. Okay, using the wrench to discover that it needs a new motor. Can we take it out of the car? Give the car handle a yank, but unfortunately it's locked. Screwdriver. Just break the window. Use the knife in the... Again, crowbar is a universal key for everything. I'm assuming this key is the one that opens up the padlock finally. Unless, is this the car key? Yep, it is. Okay. Alright. Until you can get that garage door open, there's no point in trying to start the... I'm not trying. I was trying to look. Betting you inside. I know! Can I open the back door? Trunk of the car appears to be locked tightly. Okay. Key? Nervously, you unlock the trunk of the car and open it. However, it's empty save for some dark stains. You close it again. Can we open the engine? No. Needs a new motor. Again, problem we're running into. Oh, a journal entry I missed. Wow. Didn't see that one. Baxter's been vomiting to the point of dry heaving all day. He won't eat or drink anything. The kids are very upset, and Cheryl won't stop blaming me because she thinks it was my tea that made him sick. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, our personal vet is out of town and the others are closed, so we'll have to wait till tomorrow morning. Well, judging by the other notes, dog didn't make it. Dog got buried. Dog started getting everyone else sick. Itchy tasty. Okay, what did I do differently from last time? That didn't happen last time. Let's go. Because I am inundated with items. Oh, that's where the coins were. Okay, let's... You insert some coins into the jukebox. As a sentimental song begins to play, a sheet of paper falls out from underneath. And we don't get immediately attacked. Sheet music. Ah! I was about to say, it'd be funny if we got chased by the killer after playing that, and, yeah. I was hoping it was Strange Things. Strange Things. From underneath what? From the jukebox? Oh, whoop. Woo. I wonder how many times you're allowed to fail that. Okay, sheet music. Well, we obviously have the piano upstairs. The sheet was gonna stand. But on the 16th note, a wire snaps with a twang. Reach over and pull out the wire. Okay. Long steel wire. Son of a bitch! Had to play music again, didn't I? Actually, let me... Because again, when I was playing this last time, I had the knife. Where is he? Oh, come on, dude! You run right back into him! The killer wanted to tell you you were off key. I do applaud having the killer recognize it. Yeah, I was about to say, because when we were playing all the other noises, I was kind of hoping he would come after us, and he does. Okay, so we got a wire. Alright, let's start clearing out some of this inventory. I did it again. Because I know some of these gems are supposed to go to these statues here. You're tracing your fingers on the lion statue, notice the mouth is unusually hollow as if to hold something. Put the emerald a second. No. Emerald. No. No. Yes. There. And nice. All right. That clears out some inventory. Because holy shit, do we have a bunch of stuff. What am I supposed to do with this? Because the looking cigar has been partially smoked. Its tobacco is still fresh enough to emit a sweet fragrance. Chaos control! If only. Maybe that's what keeps saving our life. Okay, we didn't get a key. That must be something to light the cigar. Yeah, again, if we had the match from earlier, but it used him as soon as we lit the fireplace. And this really doesn't seem like the kind of thing where it's going to soft lock you from using something. Like it's not like King's Quest shit. You pick up the teacup to ponder it for a moment before setting it back. Yeah, I would have too. From all the notes we've been reading. You take the motor from the lock. Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, let's check. We do have the tools to dismantle it. And it does say we need a motor. Yeah. Any part of the motor? Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's firmed with bolts. Yeah, okay, so... One more or something. Oh, yeah, bolt. Jeez. Wrench. Using the wrench and a little elbow grease, you work the rusty bolts off and manage to pull. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Perfect. This is a high-value collection, given the entire sub-game could have been released on its own. Yeah, UFO 40 is just chock full of good stuff. Just the fact that this is one game in it, and it's this entertaining, and I love it, is just, it's great. Okay, there we go. So, motor. It's a good thing they're compatible. Using a wrench, you remove the broken motor from the garage door mechanism and install the one from the lawnmower. Alright. Garage door opens loudly. You thrust the car key into the ignition, turn it quickly, the car starts up. This might be your only chance of getting out if you're alive. Do you take it? Nah, we're not done exploring the place. Oh, shit! He definitely heard us turn on the car. The fuck do you think you're going, man? Oh, the curtains are open! So you couldn't hide behind him again. Suddenly you regain your composure. Perhaps you managed to lose him. Are there any secret games or something? I don't know. I haven't played everything yet, nor have I beaten everything in it yet. So, like, there might be? It would be really cute if there was, like, a secret, like, 51st or 52nd game for doing the rest of them, but I don't know. Take my car, will you? I was gonna make espresso. Okay, what? Hang on, isn't this the... Didn't we... No, it must not be that one then. Huh. Yeah, I thought this was the door that was held together by this... Oh, no, it's the one that's going back here. Okay. So that must be this door then, right? Yep, okay. We didn't go in here yet. This quiet room is lined with bookshelves and the stale odor of old books. It seems like an ideal place to get some work done. There's the computer. Take the journal entry 6. Yeah, because one of the notes said the combination was on the computer. Cheryl and I got into an argument over the kids drawing on the walls in their playroom. She thinks that they're just expressing their creativity. But who will have to repaint the walls? Me! And it was me that Becky came crying to because Charlie had scribbled over something important that she wrote on the wall. Our kid's great. Yeah, we already got that. There's the magnifying glass. What is this? A more thorough search of the shelves doesn't yield anything. What is this? Shelving unit full of papers, books, and some decorative elements. There are many sketches for clothing. Ship in a bottle! The bottle's sealed and doesn't look like there's anything inside of much use anyways. There's a ship in a bottle. How to get in there? We need to free it. This looks like a very comfortable chair to sit and read a book in. Yeah! You don't find anything in, under, or around it. You find a stack of old games by LX Systems. They seem fun, but there's no time for games. What? The tree oil? A small green glass vial of liquid with a very pungent but pleasant aroma. The label reads tea tree oil. These drew, it's clearly his Opie nose pad. You said that and I see it now. Oh, there's a book sticking out. Ah! Pull the book and hear a metal sound. The bookcase slides away partially to reveal a hidden passage. Yeah, we gotta check out the computer first. In the computer, a series of beeps. On the black screen, there is a glowing text requesting a login password. We don't just use the journal entry we found that has it, do we? Which journal was it? Mold of fungi. I typed it into my computer so I wouldn't lose it. Maybe it's the year? Tried typing various things at the computer, but none of them seem to be the correct password. So yeah, the journal didn't actually say what the password was. Doubt that's it. Journal 6. Yeah, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's go in the secret passage, then. Maybe this will have it. Apart from some blood in the broken glass, this bathroom looks clean and untouched compared to the rest of that. You know, out of all the things I'd have behind a secret door, bathroom was not my guess. Can't do anything. I was trying to look at it. There's an X scratched into the surface of this large vanity mirror. Yeah, and the picture's nothing but cobwebs. I was kind of hoping that was going to be it, like it's reflecting and saying you gotta check out something over there. Gotta flush the toilet. Don't have to go right now. How do you know? Roll of toilet paper is strangely the most pristine thing in this room, despite being foolishly put on backwards. Toilet roll goes over, under. Ah, fuck! Go! Turn the knob. Ah, shit! Oh, it unlocked it! Okay, so that was that door on the other side. No time for that, we gotta go. Your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind the house plant? Not under the fucking pool table? You never had kids before you need a hidden bathroom. Where's the lie? Oh! We got! Somehow you must have given yourself away. Yeah, yeah. Pool table's too obvious. But the house plant? An intense pain consumes you. Again, I am glad you don't actually die when you lose in this. Although I wonder if there's something there's something you get if you don't die, maybe. I don't know. Last door of this walk-in shower is broken and a dried bloody handprint smeared on it. Feel filthy, but the idea of showering here doesn't appeal to you. Game resets. You're the one who flushed the toilet. Game resets. Despite your rest efforts. The knobs squeak, but nothing comes out. Happens, nothing happens. Open the cabinets to find various toiletries, bathroom cleaners. A bottle of peroxide catches your eye, so you take it. Ah. Hydrogen peroxide time. Alright, we got a whole bunch of items again. But what is this? There's an X scratch of the surface of a large vanity there. Quick, bleach your hair. Peroxide, my favorite drink. I was not trying to use the shovel on that. I was actually going to try to use the... Son of a bitch! I was actually trying to use the flashlight. I didn't even think that was gonna work. Must have been like any big object you had probably would have smashed it. You broke his favorite mirror. No, like Spectre was saying earlier, it's kind of like a nice attention to detail thing that the killer recognizes when you make noise. Make noise, dude comes. Oh, got it that time. Oh, geez, I didn't even see your message up there, Solid. So through the power of discounts, I grabbed Claire Obscure and... Yeah! Oh my god, Claire Obscure was fucking phenomenal. Every other game this year has a mountain to climb to even compare to how much I love that game. The mirror has been shattered and the numbers 229-8. Oh, there we go. Have been written into the walls. Make note of this. Okay. Oh, 229-8. That sounds more like it is the combination for the safe instead of the computer password, but I'm going to try it anyways. Definitely the safe. Gee, I wonder if my guest is hidden behind the same spot. Look, he knows I wouldn't be too stupid to do that, right? Try the number code you found in the bathroom. The lock clicks and the safe opens, revealing the white gem inside. Okay, so we have all the gems. The password is password. But we still don't know the password for the... Did that portrait just move? Portrait painted just the person you don't... It just did something. Did anyone else see that? Oh, it's fucking with me. Maybe the peroxide. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was about to say we've got peroxide. So what would we use it on? We ruined a bunch of other shit earlier. Misclick for the way. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In combination I have in my luggage. And change the combination of my luggage. The password is drop sound. Alright, so yeah, let's try that. The ants disperse. No, it's a good idea though. Maybe the tree oil? No. We got so much stuff. Alright, well we gotta try magnifying glass and flashlight, right? Flashlight and magnifying glass. No? Not really. Well, we can use the magnifying glass on the dollhouse, because if I remember correctly, it said there was some small thing of text in there. Let's try that. Holding up the magnifying glass, you're able to read the tiny print on the dollhouse. Lancelot! You make a note. That's got to be the computer password. Yep, login successful. Managed to access the computer. Oh my god, look at that old freaking, IBM Apple interface. Jeez Louise. You managed to access the computer with the password. You're familiar with the interface because it's a computer class you once. What's in the trash? Look, the trash, revealing the file that was inside. Mix peroxide, tea tree oil, and tobacco leaf. Pour over any fungus to kill it. Okay. So hang on, can I do that from here while we're technically safe? Oh, no, wait. That's probably what the bowl's for. Yep. All right. Your recipe, add tree oil to the bowl. Peroxide. And the tobacco. All right, and stir it. You're hungry, but you're not that hungry. All right, you mixed all the ingredients together in a bowl, creating a strange concoction. All right. Maybe we pour this on the ants? You click here, but the system's unresponsive. Unresponsive. Okay, so it was just the track. Okay. We have made some significant progress. Oh, you're right! Yeah, because there was the little bulbous thing in the back of the shack. Yep. You are absolutely right. Yeah, let's go do that. I do like that we've opened up all these shortcuts now. Yeah, let's try that. Eat some soup, bitch. Use the fungicide, but nothing. Ah! I don't know, maybe we shoot it with the crossbow. Eat lead. Oh. Oh, is there anything we're supposed to do with that? Because all that happened when I clicked on it is it just... We started coughing. I've still got this silver key. The device was tightened so much that it no longer opens. Ah. Is this the Dark Souls of point and click image? we were making a similar joke on the Discord. Because somebody... I mentioned torture, so somebody was looking it up on... I think, like, Copilot or something like that. And Copilot got confused because it had no idea what torture was, and it brought up Dark Souls 3 instead. Because in that game, you are the Ashen one. So the AI was trying to make a comparison between the two, because it's smart. Alright, fungicide. Killing the ants won't help you get out of this I don't want to kill them, I'm just wondering what they're doing there. Make AI play torture. AI generated torture. I don't know. Crossbows. Load up the crossbow with the ants. I don't know. It just looks like a thing that should do something. Alright, I think we've used most all the items for something, besides the crossbow. But we have this key. A round stem that looks like it would fit a small lock. Are there any boxes we haven't... Look, we still haven't opened this. Of course, I tried the crowbar on it, but it's like, no. Crowbar no work. Maybe we oil it up first? Still the lions. Yeah, I see that and I assume that might be where, like, the end game is. So I worry about going there so soon. Without everything we might need. But, yeah, we can try that next. Yeah, we still have this key. What if I not... Oh, I'm gonna check around and see if there's a locked box or something. Oh, wait! The one bedroom! I think the one bedroom had a little locked box in it, didn't it? Okay. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. I was actually tempted to play it for the they're doing it to promote Bulk Gun 2. Hang on, it wasn't in here. Was it the room downstairs? That's the bathroom. That's the bathroom. This room. Oh, I saw that. These garbage bags are most filled with spoiled food, wrappers, and old clothes. Yeah, here. There we go. Silver key fits perfectly into the jewelry box. Inside, brass key. Oh! And that probably goes to the clock. Any game with a dedicated taunt button deserves a sequel. Right, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I remember doing this when I was playing. The clock chimes briefly, but it's an unusual grinding noise followed by a large snap. Finally, something drops. Yeah, I had this gear. Yep. No clue that it goes to head. For fun. Yeah. He'll never find me in this bush again. Oh, shit. That was just embarrassing. I wonder if you can shoot him with a crossbow. I mean, it's clearly held back. I don't know if there's a bolt in it. It doesn't say if there is. But you can hit him with a knife when you run into him. It's just, by the time he pops up, you're probably not going to have time to sort through your inventory and get to the knife. Okay. We have a ton of stuff. But let's go to the back of the house and use that last gem. Or rather, we're a puzzler, not a fighter. Okay, middle click and the gate before you slowly swings open with a... I'm just puzzled. The walls of this hedge mage stretch high above you as its paths twist and wind in various directions. Ah, but we have directions. Hey, yep. The maze gives way to a clearing where a solitary statue is Okay. Ensconced among the hedge walls, a quiet stillness hangs in the air. Words. You take it. Okay, well, we now have the crossbow bolt. This is an archery arrow. It's actually a crossbow bolt. Don't look away from it. Okay. Bolt and the crossbow. Oh, do we... Hang on, fungicide. Use the fungicide on the... Ah. I don't know if I was supposed to put the fungicide on the bolt beforehand? I wasn't even thinking about that. Way goes back to the... Yeah. I was not even thinking about that before I did it. Dang it. Wait, maybe we just shoot the lock. Fire the crossbow, missing your target. Hopefully your aim will be better. Okay, so you do get it back. Let me... try that. Use the fungus. Okay, so no. Yeah, okay. Back in there. At least you get the bolt back. Yeah, still haven't opened this padlock. What are we missing? Kinda wish you could push a button to resort your inventory, so all the items were back up top. We have a gear. Slightly tarnished cog that rolled out of the now broken grip. Go on that. This could be a standalone game, right? But it's just packed in with 39 other games. I love this. I love UFO 40 so much. kind of forget after a little while that we're just playing a solitary game. That's just an incredible pack, you know? I'm surprised the fungicide didn't work on the thing in the shack. Maybe you need to combine the fungicide with some... Oh! You just gave me an idea! Use the crossbow bolt on that. Fire the crossbow, something on the thunk, hopefully... No, man. It was an idea. I'm assuming we're supposed to hit our guy with it. Well, what are we missing then? We still got this piano wire. And, well, I think we've used everything else. At least once or twice. So it's the gear and it's piano wire that we haven't used yet. And I don't want to just try to leave. Does getting lost in the hedge maze do anything? We could try. Probably just gets us a nice swift kick in the groin. After wandering the maze for several minutes, you realize you've returned to the entrance. Okay, so... and there's our guy. So hang on. I'm gonna walk back. Get our crossbow. There we go. Walk over here. I wonder if we have to shoot him in a specific place, too. Where are you, man? I'm ready! Maybe we have to wait for him to show up. He got lost. You go left or right? Trembling finger pulls the trigger and the crossbow fires its bolt right into the eye hole of the man's mask. He screams. And collapses to the ground. After making sure he's not moving, you search his body and find a rusted iron key. Oh, that must be to the basement. Nice! Yeah, good thing we didn't leave yet. Probably would have given us a bad ending where he's like, you know, Scissor Man back of the car kills us. The iron key opens the lock of the bulkhead door. Wires and ventilation ducts hang overhead in this dismal basement, doing little to relieve the sweet, pungent must that permeates here. This is some good music. Take journal entry 17. Oh. Last one, maybe? Light hurt. Hide light. Ed hurt. More bumps on fess. Light hurt. Bumps hurt. Doctor drink no more. More tea to feel. Bye, wife. Bye. 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 So did the doctor lock them in the basement? You wouldn't dream of touching that. Notice there are mushrooms growing out of this musty mound of clothing that's piled up here. Oh! That must be... hide light. Hide light. Hide light! Is that what we use this on? Use the fungus. Ah, okay. Fuse box is open, only some of the fuses intact, the rest are burned out. Well, that explains why fridge still worked, lights weren't working then yet. Looking through the documents shelved here, you don't find anything helpful. Inside the drawers, what appears to be remnants of a long-gone animal's nest. Rats. Rust stains, blood from the seams. This old water heater. Boxes. Get this? Pull the level with all your might, but it doesn't budge an inch. It's rusted in place. Okay, well. Itchy, tasty. You spray the penetrating oil. Pull the lever easily, but nothing happens. Looking at the broken wires, you wonder if the box... Oh, okay, hang on. Use from the skirt with screws. There we go. Alright, you poke around the gearbox with your finger. Then okay. Get that gear from earlier. Okay. Metal cog from the clock fits perfectly in the set of gears. No piano wires. Pull the lever easily, looking at the broken wires. Okay, yeah. Broken wires. So, finally time to use this. Oh! Maybe we use it on the actual wires up top. Hang on. Yes! Using the piano wire, you tie the damaged wires together. A spark of electricity zaps your fingers and you catch a whiff of ozone. Pull the levers easily and the gears begin turning. The bar across the door slides out easily. Yes, let's go into the room that can only be opened from one fucking side. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh. You step into a scene that makes your mind reel in horror. An entire room covered in various manifestations of pulsating fungi. A throbbing mass is at the center of the chaos. It wheezes and sighs as clouds of spores fill the air around it. Well, we know what we gotta do. You pour the fungicide on the wall, and it begins shaking violently, emitting a high-pitched sound. You run outside. Ooh! A faint cry is drowned out by the crackle of the flames, which warms you watch the house burn. The nightmare is over. The end. Wow. Yeah, we just got out of the car. You had 4 bad dreams while you were... Oh, that would be the deaths, yeah. Oh, look at his forehead! Oh, he's infected now. Oh, no. But the therapist is still out. Yeah, and again, it looks like our character got infected in the process, too. Oh, boy. That was good. That was, again, as part of a collection of games, this is awesome. Can you save yourself? I don't know. Like, maybe if we just try to leave in the car? I don't know if we can just hit continue and try, though. Yeah. You are now the fun guy in the room. Maybe don't poke the mass in the shed. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Yep. Took us right back here. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see what happens if we just leave in the car. Might be your only chance of getting out. Yeah. The tire squeals, you hurtle down the driveway, smashing through the gate. Against all odds, you escaped. Yeah, and we're not infected in this ending. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Good old clock tower guy is in the back of the car the whole time. That's what I thought. Yeah, that was excellent. Absolutely loved it. Oh, B2 Games obtained your very first cherry disc. Cool. So we did everything, I guess. Neat. Awesome. Yeah. So this turned into a playthrough of Night Manor. Excellent. And again, 39 other games in here. Alright, well let's, you know what? Yeah, why not? We're just gonna turn this into UFO 50 Part 2. Why not? Let's see what else we got in here. Rock on Island. Oh my gosh, is this like an adventure island? For years, the humans and dinosaurs of Rock On lived in harmony. But one day, a mysterious pink UFO passed overhead and dropped a strange object onto the island. 4 dinosaurs, the strongest of their tribes, found the object. When they touched it, it gave them the curse of intelligence. They decided to drive the humans away by attacking their caves. One by one, the humans were driven out until only the village of Peace remained. Zola, the young chief of the village, took over command of the remaining humans. She vowed to take the island back. The sequel to Pony Island. Oh, definitely not Adventure Island. Zola, don't forget as chief, you can move and attack, but if a dino hits you, you'll be sent back to the cave. Damage, you lose protected. Okay. Oh, okay. This definitely looks more like tower defensey. Can I talk to you? There we go. Spend food to hire cavemen to guard them. Yeah, it's tower defense. Okay, they can't stand on the path or on the rocks. Bone. I can sell my chicken for meat. Grandma says we get food from dinosaurs and chickens. Chickens lay eggs, and they can also be cooked next to a fire. Oh. Upgrade cavemen with more food in order to make them stronger, or retire them if you want to free space up. Standing next to a fire will increase a caveman's strength, but not if they are standing diagonally from it. Fuck you, chicken. My favorite weapon is the wheel. It can roll over enemies. Ready, you can summon them from the jungle. Spears are strong, but you can throw rocks much more quickly. Bows can shoot arrows. Try putting the caveman on this empty plot of grass next to me. Great job. You can also retire a caveman to get some of your meat back. Baby! Zola, I'm just a baby, but even I know that fire can burn through tough armor. Okay, baby. The one Adventure Island game that's a Metroidvania on the NES is Criminal Intent. Oh, yeah! I kind of remember that. Zola, when your mother died, we all wanted you to be the next chief. I know you can help us reclaim the island. Empower yourself up from your cave, or if you need to, escape to the world map. Alright, I guess we'll... Caveman down. It said you could put fire next to them to level them up. Oh, yeah. Alright. And we can put a chicken down. Here, buddy, I'll put you back. Alright, let's see what happens. Get. Kick his ass. Alright. So yeah, not diagonally. So we can put another one here. Yeah. Okay. Didn't think we were playing balloons today, did you, boys? Oh! Oh, that's right. It was saying if it was sitting next to the fire, it would cook them. Cute. Yeah, put it there. You have to literally cook your bird. No survivors! Nice. Have a good night, Salad. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Can we hold more than... I don't know. Looking at the counter, I somehow doubt we can hold more than 99. So it'd probably be a smarter idea to spend these. Put another chicken there. There we go. Now we get our meat. Meat. Caveman, can you move? How do you change weapons? I don't know. I thought you might have to pick them up. Maybe you get them from other stages. Actually, hang on. Tell you. Might be smarter for me to put a fireplace here. Put you guys there. I'll put another chicken here. Okay. They didn't stand a chance. Final wave. that other bird up there is getting a bit toasty. Actually, I wonder if your meat carries over to other levels. I think we should have enough stuff down. Lots of big ones! Yeah, we can't have more than 99. Tower defense game. Yeah, it's pretty alright. Initial encounter. Despite the fact that we just got done with that. Okay, yeah, your meat doesn't carry over. Alright, so smart, caveman, and a chicken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Gotta catch up with him. Oh! Cut him off at the pass! Gotta give that bird some time to cook. Murder most foul. There's the bigger ones. Oof. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Ah, I didn't think I was standing on it like that. Oof. Just cleared it. Come on, bird. I need you. Right, so now... Actually, should we build them back here? Yeah, I think it'd be better if we build them back here. There. 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 Let's go! Yeah, this one's pretty good. I like this. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Hold the line! Sweet! Bird will be cooked for the next wave. Oh, I didn't want to put him there. Ah, well, we'll just do this. I actually want to build a fire there. And we've got just enough to put one more caveman down. Whoa! Holy shit! We might be fucked. Maybe not. They don't have a lot of health. Okay. This is not the last wave. I imagine the more we play this, we get, like, more units, more ways to buff our cavemen. But I like this. Again, there have been no stinkers in this whole collection. Whew. Not even letting them get to the other cavemen. Nice. Wow. There's, like, not much left for us to do. And there. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to put cavemen in the corners, even though they won't get the buffs. And yeah. That's a different dino. Oh, fuck. They have a shit ton of health. Uh-oh. Wow. We did not have enough. Oh no, it's just my. I saw the thing at the bottom. I thought it was the dinosaur riding the saber-toothed tiger. All right, so we need more. Oh, we have more cavemen. Oh, we can upgrade them. You know, one of the NPCs said that. I'm an idiot. I have not been upgrading our cavemen. I've just been putting more down. Okay. Made this far with that. I know! It's kind of why I'm surprised and maybe just a little disappointed in myself. Alright, so we gotta upgrade one of you guys, because our cap is 99. Let's upgrade the dudes by the fire. Spear. I'm gonna put another chicken down. Fire. Fire. Here's what the rocks do. Didn't they say the rocks go further is what it was? Actually, putting one of the rocks somewhere closer to the middle would have been smarter. Upgrade the dudes that have access to at least 2 spaces. Ah, you're absolutely right. Dig it up? Pretty sure it just removes it. The guy's second from the left. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, if I didn't already upgrade these guys. Yeah, that'll be good, because if it reaches further, he might be able to get him from there. All right, let's see. Wow! Yeah, the fire does a shit ton of damage. Wow! Okay, so yeah, I think the spears go further. Whew! You didn't give him a chance! Alright, we got a whole bunch of everyone coming. So, fire. We're gonna need it for those big guys. No, it was the rocks that went further, wasn't it? Spears that just do damage. Spear. Fire. Spear. And I guess we could put one more guy down somewhere. Okay. This one's cute. I think we'll move on to another game after I finish this roundup, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, the rocks fire faster. Yep, fire was a good call. Shit, I don't even need to do anything. But I want to feel like I'm helping. Final wave. Okay, you get fire. Oh, is that a woolly mammoth? God. Fire. 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 Spear. 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 Grab our chicken. Fire. Nice. Can we at least peek at the next stage to see what upgrades? Yeah, we can take a look. See if we get anything cool out of beating this. I do like this one. I am a glutton for, like, simple but effective tower-based games anyways. Oh, yeah, that woolly mammoth's got a lot of health. Thankfully, yeah, they should be able to cut off the cheetahs. Oh my god. This music reminds me of Arkista's Ring. Now there's a game no one's fucking heard of. Also, poor Plants vs. Zombies. It's a good one, all things considered. Definitely better than Plants vs. Zombies 2. Oh, hey, you get a little thing that tells you how much health you cleared it with. Kind of incentivizes you to try to get each stage perfectly. I'm going to assume this might be all the stages in the game. Yeah, we'll see if we get. I'll check and see if we get any upgrades. Let's see. It doesn't look it. Oh, yeah, that's right. They were saying the cave. Lets you upgrade your weapons. Yeah, so we can upgrade our bone to an axe, and I'm guessing that increases our throw distance. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. You wanna... Oh! And we have to actually dig up these spots so they empty out. Alright. Chucking. We got this. No, we got it. No, we got it. Yeah, I like this one. This is cute. Much like the rest of these, I will probably find find some good time to put into just about everything here. What else we got? We have what finally just looks straight up like a space shooter. Which, again, when you compare this to Action 52, this has a hell of a lot less space shooters in it. So much content! $25! Oh, I did not mean to skip that. Oh, well. There we go. It was on a remote planet that we found the blue flower. That fucker's big. You get to make 5 Pikmin with that if you pluck out the center? We soon discovered it could grant us eternal life. But then they came. A swarm. They must have attacked us for the flower. Our armies were destroyed. We called on an elite force, the Star Wasps. Okay. Star Waspier? Wasp R. Star Wasp R? Choose your pilot. Pick dude. Pick girl with bandage. Pick dude that's seen too much shit. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. First extend to 2,500. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm here for it. Alright, we need another G. Okay. What's the E do? E. Oh. E. E. Oh, it's a bomb. Oh, I live for shit like this. Oh! Finally got hit. Oops. Ah! Oh! Thought I could dodge that. Go again! Maybe they're trying to pollinate the flow. Alright, yeah, if you just push the button, it does these beams like this. But if you hold it down, you do just a straight laser beam that does more damage. Ooh. Messing up again. G for gun. Yeah, love this. This is fast. This definitely does a feeling. Oh, definitely not. The poor NES would probably die. Oh, I was hoping picking up EGG was going to give me an egg. Okay. Hey! I actually hit one of the ranks for this. Cool. I'm gonna go one more time. Oh man, I can't get enough of these. It's funny. There have been a lot less mainstream, like, shmups. But, damn, if most of the indie ones I haven't played have been great. Oh, I think getting egg actually does get you something. G. Oh, G does a little UFO. It's cute. right at the end. Nice. When is the release for Sigma Star Saga happening? I don't know, actually. Against my better judgment, I did get that, cartridge they're doing for the GBA. That's gonna have all the fixes and new shit on it.
Mostly for the purpose of dumping it so everyone else can have it.
I think LGR's gonna watch, LRG's gonna watch my streams and kiss my ass. They're not gonna know. Oh, duh. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Do I have to tell you I found out something? Apparently there's a meta secret in this game that carries between different games. Ooh. That's probably what the terminal's for. That is definitely more than likely what this is for, because I've not figured this out the whole time I've been playing it. It's cool that that's there, but especially since there's all these games and everything else on it, it's cool to see that there's shit like that, too. You could just sell this as a straight collection of games, and it'd be more than enough. Alright, what else we got? Overboard. But yeah, they said the cartridges are supposed to be out sometime towards the end of the year, which definitely means that the digital version of the game is going to be out sooner than that, because you know for a fact. Wait, 1-player arena, 2-player chicken. Okay. 1-player arena, thanks. How many of these games start with these scrolling? After escaping Belgras, Alpha hitchhiked to the gambling planet of Fogon. Her struggle with chakras had left her shipless and broke, but this planet offered many ways for an enterprising individual to make a few bucks. Lured by the promise of big prizes, she signed up to compete in the notorious Red Arena. You know, now that I said that, I'm kind of hoping this plays like Smash TV. Ready your blaster! Oh my god, I was kidding. Fuck you, bird! Can I not? Oh no, I cannot aim straight up. You died. Oh, you keep shooting while you're holding it down in the direction you're pointing at. Okay. Maybe, yeah, that's why I couldn't shoot up. It's definitely Smash TV. Woohoo! You are winner. Oh, you get upgrades. Raise prize. Oh! You can, like... Can you use money to bet yourself? That you're gonna... Oh, I like that. Yep. Oh! Yep. So you add more enemies when you raise the prize. Fire your gun faster. That sounds perfect. Right down to the wall. Yep. Oh, they have a lot of health. I like that it finds a, like, unique way to get around the limitations of, like, playing with a 2-button controller. By making it so that, like, as long as you're holding down the button, you're shooting in the same direction. Like, shit, like, fucking Contra couldn't figure that out. I like it. Oh, some stuff goes up in price. Guard against 1 explosion per fight. Deflect 1 projectile. I like that. Push enemies back further with your shot. That's handy. 3 more bombs. Spray shrapnel with your bombs. Walk 1 lava pit per fight. And receive a medkit every 30 seconds. That seems like something that'd be better to invest in sooner rather than later. me more enemies. Shit, give me more. I like that you're kind of, like, yeah, so it looks like the enemies that you get are randomized every time. So it's an actual gamble. Because maybe you'll get a metric shit ton of, like, really hard to fight enemies. Oof, yeah. We have to start all over when we die? I bet we do. Yes, we do. Oh, man. This makes me think of, like, just a fun Flash game. Honestly, this is the kind of stuff you play at the computer lab. Oh! It doesn't just add enemies! Obstacles, too! Yeah, we got this. Medkit? Yes. Cool! Alright, what else we got? Increase your HP by 4. Kinda want to fire a gun faster. And shot deflection. Alright, gets 1 explosion. Shit. 1 more. Yeah, if you can hold out for the medkits, that's the best bet. Yeah, getting that early is like a must. Cool. Fire 2 shots. More powerful shots. What's on sale? Yeah. And we'll go... bounce your shots off a wall. There you go. There we go. You know, I keep forgetting I have these bombs. Oh, they don't stand a chance. We should have bet more. Oh, I'm getting into this. Alright, so yeah, we can get more health just from being in the rounds, but this just lets us start with more. A sale on 3 shots? Yeah? Shit. 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 I don't want to know what those flowers do. Now I know. Oh, I thought I had enough clearance for that. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. 2-player chicken, though. I don't have a second controller, but I'm curious what that means. Oh, that's awesome! So, Yeah, I obviously can't do anything. There isn't a second controller in. Actually, I wonder if you can... No, you probably have to set up what the second controller is in the settings. Oh, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, we could just... So yeah, you just kind of both keep raising the stakes for each other. Oh! And then, yep, you keep raising it. And then somebody just kind of gives up when they realize they have to, like, deal with all that shit. That's good. Achieve 2 wins to become the champion, suffer 2 losses to become eliminated. And this one just gives you the double shot. Oof. That's awesome. I love that one. Alright, we got time for one more, I think. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? Lords of Disconia. Lords of Disconia. Story mode. We're gonna cut them off at the pass. Your queen demands your help. Blue raiders are harassing a key mountain pass and must be dealt with. Prove yourself, and more important tasks await. Oh, ooh. Hired rat. Excuse me. Hold on. Hired knight. Hold on. So you already reached infinity on caught a UFO. Yeah, we've just been playing this for the past couple hours. We beat Night Terror, which is great. And we've just been checking out some of the other games in the collection. How come you get 2 moves, son of a bitch? Can I go back and buy more units? Can't backtrack. Okay. Praise the disc. Oh my god. Hang on. Do we, like... Oh my god. It's like fucking tactical air hockey. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. Hang on, if I... It's just right. Oh, so when I hit him... Oh, we still have a turn. Eat shit. It's Tin Pins. Oh my god, you're right. It is Tin Pin Slammer. Holy shit. You are absolutely right. I'm so sad we didn't get something like Tin Pin Slammer and Neo The World Ends With You. Eat shit. Oh no, they're gonna go after my knight. Oh! So, do we get gold for hitting this? I don't know. Yes. little mouse. Oh, my knight! No! My guy! No! Oh, the mice can move 3 times. The next evolution of Tin Pin Slammer was a tactics game. Why? Bitch! Thank you for taking my knight. Yeah! Alright, and if we hit the corner just right here. Boom, 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 boom! Oh, I was hoping I'd bounce off the bottom one and hit the top one again. So our mouse gets 3 turns? Ha! Oh, you just got your little knight left. Oh, you're really gonna go after the mouse, huh? Well, you just wasted your turn, buddy. I'm gonna use you. Gold. I was about to say, that has to heal you, yeah. My mouse! Just parked next to the ogre. Big mistake. Oh, I missed. Biffed that one. You fool! Ah, nice try.
Oh, bye, bitch.
These are all so wonderfully creative. Can I check their side? I can. Okay. 2 ogres, 2 knights. Bam! Hang on, if I angle it just right to hit him down, he'll run into my ogre. Ah, I tried. My guy! My guy doesn't have enough health to go all the way. Oh, I was hoping if I hit that just right, I had to go up a little more. Yeah, if I hit it just right, I would have knocked out both of his ogres. That did not come to pass. How many UFO games did you play are getting? I got a gold cart on one of them, and we got a cherry cart on Night Terror. Because I think I found all the items in it. actually waiting for him to bounce off his knight with it. You fool! You have made a grave mistake. Didn't think about that one before you did it. Oh! I messed that one up. Went a little too fast. Ah, we still got it. Still got it. Gotta knock out this guy. There we go. Okay. If I can just get him... He's going for the... Man. Ah, this sucks. Yeah, I gotta go for the fountain. There's no other way. Ah. I was hoping to hit it more times. Damn. Don't end your turn in the fog. Okay. Woo. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 don't do it. You bitch, you have doomed us both. Get in there. Oh. Yeah. I think this one's over. Unless I can angle myself in a way that might force him into the fog, we're a bit boned. Ah! I wanted to bounce off. Yeah, oh well. Dang. And we were doing so well. That's fun. That is so much fun. Tactical Tin Pin Slammer was not on my list. And it is already 11 o'clock. Son of a bitch. Well, I didn't think this was going to turn into UFO Part 2, UFO 50 Part 2, but I'm going to relabel the graphic on this one so that everybody knows it is. You got killed by the creatures in the mist. It is pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a grue. But yeah, oh my lord! Every time I boot this up, there's a new favorite. Utterly fantastic. I want to at the very least see about striving for gold cartridges in some of these. I did go back and replay a bunch of them to see if I could get better scores, like on Barbuda. I was trying to find all the eggs. Hey, we need a part 3 soon. I think we'll get one for sure. We gotta check out the rest of these games. Well, I'm gonna go back and replay some of the ones that we've already started for sure, because I don't want to spoil the surprise of the rest of them. But definitely, we'll definitely come back and do a part 3 for this. Okay. Yeah, that'll wrap up the stream for tonight. I wasn't I had a couple of plans for what we were gonna do if we beat Toy Story early, but I wasn't. I really wasn't expecting us to do UFO 50 Part 2. I'm glad I did. That's so good. Okay. This was another fun, successful stream. We not only completed another Gaming Grudges, which was embarrassingly easy. I do I put it on the scoreboard? I didn't get a game over once. Yeah, was that the last list? No, no, no. I have 20 games planned for this series, so there's 3 more. Yeah. The last one will surprise you. Yeah, no. No, I've had the 20th one planned for a while. I've had some deep-seated hatred for some of the games we've done for the series, but but yeah, the last one is probably the one that I've had the most. There's been a few that I've held some serious grudges against, like the Bugs Bunny game and X-Men Clone Wars were like some of the bigger ones from when I was a kid, and like Bayou Billy was another huge one. But yeah, the 20th one is for sure. Will the last one be Juan the Grudge on a fucking Wii game? Oh my god. Jeez Louise. No, it's nothing like that. It is an older game, though. But, yeah. And then after Gaming Grudges is completed, we will do round 2 to try and go back and recomplete some of the games that I lost at. See if we can get the full 20 games completed. But with round 2, I know I've mentioned it before in the past, will be I'll be like playing the games for like a week straight and training up and seeing if I can just get better at them. And then that week will be kind of like the summation of all the sum of all my training. What the hell am I trying to say? To do it. So, you know, Rocky montage, losers bracket. Yeah, I've had the idea of Gaming Grudges round 2 since I started doing it. In case we lost any of them, gotta show us your Rocky montage of your training session. That'd be fun. Like maybe like on social media or something. I'll show like if I manage to beat it while I'm training and everything else, like for sure I'll show like, hey, I managed to beat this, but we do still have to beat it on the stream for it to count. Like for sure. That will be the requirement. It has to be beaten on the stream. Also, definitely play. Like I said, yeah, I love the demo that I played for that. It was great. So yeah, I think I have it on my wish list. I think about it. Let's see. Pretty sure I do, and yes, it is. Oh wow, I didn't even realize Look Outside was a Devolver Digital venture. Cool. Neat, neat. Yeah, played the demo, enjoyed it a lot. Monster designs are really cool. I really liked the like the stamina and the the ammo system and everything that you had. Like it was cool. I really liked the demo when I played it. I will definitely check that. Okay, that'll wrap up this week's stream. Next week we are just going to do the loser from this week's poll, which is the mystery option. This is actually something I wanted to do for a while. It's kind of fitting in a way. It's a stream idea I've had for a little bit with the Switch 2 coming up, although some of the plans for it are a little bit hampered, but yeah. The mystery option, I might as well reveal it, why the heck not, is I've had an idea for a while to do a, like, dreaming of Switch 2 kind of stream in a way, where we could see the potential with how the games could run on there. So I have a whole bunch of games, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Astral Chain, and a bunch of stuff that like I have running at like 1080p 60 FPS and they look absolutely gorgeous. I'm kind of hoping in the vein with the stream that I can like some of those games will get Switch 2 ports. That'd be nice. But yeah, it's an idea I had for a while. I'm not sure if I want to go through with it though. Like maybe, you know what? I'll leave it up to a poll. Why not? Why not? Yeah, we'll have a poll next week because I've had a couple. I've had two ideas. One of them was I was going to do another Going Gone, where we play a game that's delisted or about to be delisted. Another prototype peril because I have prototypes stacked up the fucking wazoo from last year and this year. There's been so many. We could easily clear 4 hours and probably get like 15, 20 games in there. And the Switch 2 stream, yeah. Or the potential of this. I don't know what to name it. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, exactly. I think I'll just put it up to a poll because I had a few ideas. Not sure which one I want to go with, so I think we'll. Your word Nintendo will break your. Oh no, it. We're gonna be playing him on Citron. Oh jeez. Yeah, no, there's some games I would like to see get Switch 2 updates because they run like complete and total dog shit on the Switch, like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity or Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Those ones are getting Switch 2 ports or upgrades. Same with Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild, although for one reason or another those are paid. I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah, I will leave it up to a poll, I believe. And I'll have like a little description for what each option is on the poll. So yeah, we'll do that on Saturday. Why not? Let everyone else decide. You're right, Spectre. I'm not going to pay for it. People already hated doing that for PlayStation. The good news is, I think for most of the upgrades, I think if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you do not have to pay for the upgrades. You can rent them. Jesus. Is this where we're at now? This is where we're at now with gaming? We can rent Switch 2 upgrades for our Switch 1 games. Nintendo seems a little slapshot with the games that are getting upgrades too, and which ones are paid and which ones aren't. Like, okay, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Captain Toad, Mario Odyssey. That's a game that ran at 1080p 60 FPS already, so I imagine it's getting like a 4K 120 FPS upgrade. Those ones are all free. I think Echoes of Wisdom and Link's Awakening are getting free upgrades too. But then, like, Metroid Prime Beyond is getting an upgrade that you have to pay for, and they've literally only said that the upgrade for that is 4K 120 FPS. There's no additional features. Like, at least Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have that stupid mobile thing. And then Kirby's got new content for its upgrade. Same with Mario Party. But Metroid is just, you have mouse controls now. Yeah. I won't pretend to understand Nintendo, but I will say $80 for a game is fucking disgusting. And I will not be doing it. See, I think people would have less of a problem with the $80 thing, besides the silly people out there who are full on like, oh, but back when I was a kid, I had to pay $80 for my games and everything else. Like, yeah, but economy is better. Those games came out in a cartridge, in a box, and a nice colored manual that you actually got to hold on and own and put on your shelf, and they still work to this day. They're not bricked to not freaking work. Like, there's a lot of reasons that games are more expensive that bad. A lot of the expenses for games back then came from the manufacturing cost to actually produce the games and the cardboard boxes and the manuals and all the other expensive stuff. There was a reason. Now it's $80 for a digital game that costs nothing except server space. Yeah, whatever. Rented DLC. Wahoo! And you get an upgrade, and you get an upgrade. $100 cat. Oh, God. But yeah, I really don't agree with the sentiment people have with that. And The bigger problem is Nintendo games don't tend to go down in price anymore. We haven't had that since the Wii U. Like, Switch games rarely go down in price. You have to pay more for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on Switch 2 than you did when those games came out. Breath of the Wild, just to remind you, came out in 2017. 8 years ago. Come on. Nintendo, sell Breath of the Wild for $40 and then sell the Switch 2 version for $50. I guarantee you'd be getting more people buying it then if you sold it for cheaper. But not only is it $70 for the Switch 2 version, that doesn't come with the DLC. You still need to buy the expansion pass for Breath of the Wild. So if you want the Switch 2 version with all of the content, it's $90 US. Oh wait, also the Animal I bought the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival box with the amiibos in it for like $5. That was a stream. I never opened my disc for that until we streamed it. That poor game. Not great, but I didn't hate it either. It's whatever. It's mostly boring. I wouldn't imagine it would hold a little kid's attention as mostly it. You know, like an actual Animal Crossing game would hold a kid's attention for sure. The board game, no, not really. But yeah, the other problem I have with the Switch 2 launch, you have a lot of people sitting there going like, "Oh, the Switch 2 is launching with so many games and everything else like that," but there's some games I wouldn't mind having physically on there. The problem is, I think every single third-party game, except for, I believe, Cyberpunk and the new Rune Factory coming out, I think the rest of them are all game key cards. So you don't actually have the game on the fucking cartridge with a handheld device that only has 256 gigabytes of storage. And then some games like Bravely Default HD are like 4 or 5 gigabytes. What are we doing, Square? What are we doing? You couldn't just pay a little more. I don't pretend to. I don't know. Ugh. I'll just play Bravely on my 3D. Yeah, and it doesn't look too terrible if you play it in like an emulator like Citra or something like that. I did that. I played through a little bit of it on my Steam Deck. I love Bravely Default. I have the collector's editions for all of them, I think, except for 2. Never got around to getting that one. But I got the one that came with like the trading cards and everything for the first 3DS one, and then the one for End Layer. I love both of those. Good shit. Well, yeah, there's the rant. Well, yeah, if you guys want to see the like Switch 2 potential stream or anything, we'll have that up for the poll. But I'll have a bunch of other fun stuff too if you guys want to vote for those. So yeah, that'll wrap up tonight's stream. I will see you guys next week. Suggestions to play. I played and beat Claire Obscure. Phenomenal. I don't even really want to talk about stuff that I really like. The only suggestion I can make is just play it. It's my game of the year, hands down. I love it so much. It's immaculate in all the right ways. The gameplay's great, soundtrack's amazing. The game looks phenomenal. It has such a spectacular story. I was hooked from beginning to end. I had like an audible gasp at the end of that game with one of the twists. That hasn't happened in a while. Fantastic. I also beat Doom Dark Ages. It's fine. I think it's fun. Actually think it's a lot of fun. It's not $70 fun. That's one I'd recommend waiting on a sale, but if you need more Doom, it's more Doom. Skip the cutscenes. You won't be missing anything. Like, really, the story is you are fighting a Diablo mid-boss. And he needs the MacGuffin, but the MacGuffin isn't another person, so you have to MacGuffin the MacGuffin out of the MacGuffin person, and then you pilot a mech around for a little bit and rock'em sock'em robots. But it's a fun game. It's a fun game when you're on the ground and you're not flying on the dragon or in the mech. Yeah. I'd recommend it on a sale, like closer to 30, $40. There's also no content after you've beaten the game, so yeah, definitely wait. It's like a 13, 14-hour game they're selling for $70. Don't buy it. I'm happy I played it on the Game Pass. But yeah, play Clair Obscure if you haven't already. Absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the next one. Take care. Have a great night. Stay safe. Wash those hands and bye.